If you don't become the master of your life, your habits will become the master of you. And I, Napoleon Hill, am here today to reveal the exact secret that every legendary figure in history possessed, yet very few truly mastered. That secret is self-discipline, the silent power that grants you victory over your weaknesses, the force that pulls you out of bed every morning to execute the tasks that shape your reality, and the catalyst that rewires your mindset, locks in your habits, and rewrites your destiny. Why is self-discipline the CEO of success? There are two types of people in this world: those who are slaves to their habits, and those who command their habits like a CEO commands a company. And honestly, that single difference draws a deep line between high achievers and the average majority. Self-discipline is the master door behind which lies all your abundance, unstoppable power, mental clarity, laser focus, and success. Look at Thomas Edison. He faced thousands of failed attempts while developing the electric light bulb. But did he throw in the towel and say, "I'm exhausted, I quit"? Never, because self-discipline forced him to reset after every single setback. If he had let his discipline slip, our homes would still be dark today. Let's talk about two modern guys. Mark has big dreams, but zero daily structure. He sets an alarm for 5 a.m., but the second it rings, he hits snooze and says, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow never comes because he has wishful thinking, but zero discipline. Now look at Jason. He decides to wake up at 5 a.m., no matter how tired he feels or how cold the morning is. The first 10 days are rough. The next 20 are a battle. But by day 30, his brain is rewired. His habits now answer to his command. That is self-discipline. Becoming the absolute boss of your own mind. Control your emotions. If you don't control your emotions will control you. Anger, laziness, anxiety, and procrastination aren't your enemies. They are simply untrained feelings. Real self-discipline means saying, "I operate above my emotions. My feelings don't dictate my life. My goals do." Mental discipline is the master key. An untrained mind is like a wild stallion. If you don't take the reins, it will drag you around aimlessly for the rest of your life. The primary job of self-discipline is giving your mind a single, unwavering direction. Every morning, spend just 10 minutes anchoring one thought. I am disciplined. What I plan, I execute. In 21 days, your brain completely rewires itself. Time discipline means commanding every minute. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. The only difference is that some people command time, while others become slaves to it. Henry Ford ran his operation with military precision. Meetings were kept strictly brief and outcome-focused because his rule was simple. If there is no discipline in execution, there will be no results in the outcome. Emotion discipline sits on the throne. When your mind whispers, "Take it easy, watch another video, do it tomorrow," you have to answer, "I run this ship, you follow my orders." That is the throne of self-discipline. Imagine making a non-negotiable commitment starting tomorrow. 5 a.m., wake up, 1 hour of personal growth, 2 hours of deep skill building, structured execution, zero procrastination. Maintain that for 30, 60, 90 days, and you won't even recognize yourself. Your family won't recognize you. Your friends will say, "You've completely changed." Why? Because self-discipline builds a brand new human being. Consider the war within. Discipline versus short-term desire. Inside every human being, two forces constantly fight: desire and discipline. Desire says, "I want instant gratification right now." Discipline says, "Your future self is watching you." Every time you choose short-term comfort, you sell off a piece of your future success. Every time you choose discipline, you invest in your future empire. The real battle isn't with someone else. It's between your weak self and your strong self. Look at two guys trying to break into tech. David wanted to be a senior software engineer, but every evening his mind said, "Watch Netflix, take it easy." Short-term desire won every night. Now look at Alex. His mind said the exact same thing, but he answered, "I'm not watching Netflix, I'm building my future." 5 years down the road, David was burnt out in a dead-end job, while Alex was leading high-impact engineering projects at a top Silicon Valley firm. What made the difference? It wasn't IQ, luck, or family background. It was pure self-discipline. Here is the 30-day discipline rewiring formula. Your brain functions like a muscle. It can be trained, rewired, and made unstoppable. Here is the 30-day discipline blueprint I learned from observing over 500 self-made visionaries. Week 1. Breaking the old you. This first week is the hardest because your brain fights to protect old, lazy habits. Your mind will say, sleep in, do it tomorrow, not today. You have to answer, I was born to win. This week, focus on reading or listening to self-discipline content for 20 minutes daily. Do 10 minutes of visualization, repeating I am disciplined, and plan your next day every night. Week 2. Rebuilding the new you. Now your brain starts taking shape, and you feel focused. Wake up between 5 and 6 a.m. Spend 1 hour on high-value skills or knowledge. Cut out morning phone scrolling, and block out junk information completely. Week 3. Installing warrior mode. Your brain is drastically shifting now. Execute 2 hours of deep work daily. Maintain 30 minutes of strict physical conditioning through workouts or yoga with 0 excuses, 0 procrastination, and 0 negative self-talk. Week 4. Becoming unstoppable. You are no longer the person you were 30 days ago. Map out your financial plan. Master your emotional responses. Eliminate fear and track 3 big daily achievements. These 30 days will completely change the trajectory of your life. Emotional discipline is about channeling your internal fire. Emotions aren't the enemy. They just have bad training. Anger, procrastination, laziness, fear, shame, and overthinking all stem from one root cause. You haven't trained them. An uncontrolled waterfall spills water everywhere uselessly, but a dam holds that exact same water back to generate power for thousands of towns. Emotions are the water. Self-discipline is the dam. When you control your emotions, they give you power, focus, and ultimate clarity. Understand the discipline of purpose. A man cannot become strong until his purpose is strong. The mind asks every morning, what should we do today? But discipline answers, we do what needs to be done. You must remind yourself of your purpose every single day. Say it out loud 5 times. Why am I here? Then write down your top 3 non-negotiable targets, your top 3 important tasks, and your top 3 must-finish goals for the day. This exact drill is executed by every top performer on Earth. Learn the discipline of money, world-class secrets. If you don't control your money will control you. Very few people understand this side of self-discipline. Money is like a soldier. Your job is to send it to the right battle. Imagine a guy making $2,500 a month who sets a rule: 20% to investments, 10% to self-education, 10% to emergency reserves, and lives on the remaining 60%. Another guy makes $7,000 a month, but spends every single dime. 10 years later, the $2,500 guy is financially free, while the $7,000 guy is buried in debt. Why? Self-discipline with money. Master the habit loop. The science of habit formation. Predicting your future is easy. Just look at your daily habits, because habits are the engineers of your future. Habit formation has 3 stages. Trigger, where the brain gets a cue. Routine, where the brain repeats the action. And reward, where the brain enjoys the result. If you change the reward, you change the habit. Build iron-strong discipline using the Hill method. Here is the exact system I learned from Andrew Carnegie called Hill's Iron Rope Discipline Method. It has 5 rules. Command your mind, command your habits, command your schedule, command your emotions, and command your environment. Whoever masters their environment masters their destiny. Practice the mirror technique. Every morning, look at yourself in the mirror. Speak directly to your brain and declare these 5 sentences. 1. I am disciplined. 2. My desires follow my command. 3. I operate above procrastination. 4. I am the master of my time. 5. I execute what needs to be done. Do this for 21 days, and your mindset will shift completely. Remember the lion's rule. Discipline makes you the king of your life. Imagine 2 lions in the wild. One strong, one weak. The weak lion constantly delays hunting, saying, "Not today, I'll hunt tomorrow." The strong lion hunts every single day, whether it rains, whether it's hot, or whether his body hurts. In just a few months, the weak lion starves, while the strong lion rules the territory. Life rewards the disciplined. Unlocking self-discipline gives you a superpower. Psychology shows that discipline gives you 5 core powers. Willpower skyrockets. Focus becomes laser-like. Confidence goes through the roof. Energy naturally increases, and clarity becomes unbreakable. Together, these powers transform you into the version of yourself capable of building real wealth. Here is the deepest truth of self-discipline. Inside every human being, live two people. One wants greatness, and the other wants excuses. Every morning when you wake up, two voices go to war inside you. The first voice says, "Don't get up today. Sleep a little more. Do it tomorrow. What's the rush? Una." The second voice shouts, "No, get up today. Work hard today. Change your life today." And my friend, your entire future depends on which voice you decide to listen to. Look at Ryan and his two voices. Ryan decides to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. He holds the commitment for 3 days, but on the fourth day, it's freezing cold, the bed is warm, and his sleep is deep. The first voice says, "Stay in bed. Nobody is watching." The second voice answers, "You are watching yourself." Ryan gets up because he remembers that self-discipline begins when nobody is watching, but you hold yourself accountable anyway. That single decision leads him to a major promotion within a year because small disciplined choices build massive destinations. Adopt these 5 high-power habits of self-discipline. If you can't control your mind, you can't control anything. Every morning, do a 20-minute deep mind alignment, 5 minutes of gratitude, 5 minutes of deep breathing, 5 minutes of visualizing your top 10 goals, and 5 minutes of emotional alignment. When you maintain discipline, you don't prove anything to the world. You prove to yourself that you are worthy of your biggest dreams. Subscribe, hit that like button, and let's start this journey toward turning your vision into reality today.